Well, I spoke to Greg Popovich at halftime. I asked him about Tim Duncan's 0 for 5 shooting, and he said they're just not falling. He's getting great looks. They're just not falling. And he also talked about their struggles at the free throw line. He said, we're playing solid defense. We've got to get Timmy going, and we've got to make our foul shots. Guys?
They're playing solid defense, Michelle. Use the understatement. They've done it every round. Every opponent has scored far less in their playoff series than they did in the regular season because of this great Spur defense. Good, the floater. Nice start for the Cavaliers.
He started the first half the same way. Got it on the perimeter, shot fake, drove it right, and scored.
6 points for Gooden. The crowd just so desperate for a Cavalier run. It was such a deflating loss the other night. The Spurs have that way of breaking your spirit. And we have inside a 3-second violation. Second one tonight.
I tell you, if you're the Cavs, why not post up LeBron James this entire half? Every time he has the ball on the block, they get something good out of it.
As good a defender as Bruce Bowen is, James is about 40 to 45 pounds heavier. Wraparound pass, a bad one. And Alberto with the steal. James has struggled in turnovers. 17 in the first 3 games, and he's got 3 tonight.
Well, that's a bad pass. Trying to go for the home run play was good and wide open.
Duncan makes his move, tough angle, and he drew the foul. Gooden with the bump. And Tim Duncan will go back to the line.
And at the other end with James's post up, first of all, he caught it at the 3-point line. So it takes so long to get your way worked into the lane that allows the San Antonio Spurs to converge. But secondly, when you're a post player or a pick and roll player, you got to think score first. And until they get the ball out of your hands, think score and then let the pass open up.
Duncan knocking down the free throw. Of course, at the end of NBA Finals, and there's Tim Duncan's wife, Amy, in Sydney. They're due for a child this summer. Here's second.
If I was a university, I'd start recruiting Duncan and James's kid right now.
So Bruce Bowen had one also.
Hey, you need a perimeter defender.
Well, I think it's the first time in finals history that 2 participants actually became dads during the series, as Bowen had one. His second child, and LeBron James' second child, born early this morning, shortly before 1 o'clock. Bryce Maximus, middle name from the Gladiator movie.
He needs to play like the Gladiator this half.
Finley misses. Good in the rebound. Let's send it over to Stu.
Mike, Bryce Maximus came because LeBron's girlfriend Savannah liked the name Bryce. He said he wanted to give the child the first name Maximus, but he said, well, since she did the work and carried the child, she got first name dibs. I got first name dibs on our first child, LeBron Jr. Mike?
Thank you, Stu. Single covered now, the double team, and Duncan spins the right way and knocks it down.
Send him on one block, he draws the contact. Goes to the opposite block, has so much in his repertoire, able to answer whatever defense he faces.
And that's his first field goal. 1 for 6 is Duncan, yet San Antonio still in front. James, tough shot, and it won't fall. Parker gets a running start. One man to beat. Gets past Pavlovich, draws the foul, and 1. Terrific second effort from Parker. Little change of speed there to fool Pavlovich.
Very deceptive, pushing the basketball, lulls you to sleep, and then all of a sudden changes gears. This is 3 Cavs defenders running, and it's Tony Parker, a one-man fast break, able to finish, get the contact, and go to the line for the 3-point play. And the bench loves the speed and the finishing ability of Tony.
Well, the way this series has gone and the way Parker's playing again, right now, if the Spurs come on and finish off this game, he could be the Finals MVP. This is a free throw, where he's 2 for 5 from the line.
Could is an understatement. This guy has to win this award whenever San Antonio closes it out.
Still 21 minutes to play, however. Ilgauskas falling away. Nice soft touch from Big Z.
They've gotten quality play from Ilgauskas. He's the one guy that has shown up every single game and doing the little things, rebounding and scoring the block, just solid all-around play.
6 points, 10 boards tonight. Trying to stop Duncan. He's done a pretty good job on him and does so there. Here comes Gibson. James calling for it. Witnesses go through. It's my turn. And it's the shot. And it's back to 4. And timeout call by Greg Popovich. Wants to stop any kind of momentum. Cleveland Cavaliers and their fans so desperate to keep their season alive. As they beat the Nuggets. You also have to guard Carmelo Anthony as well. All right, so you move past the second round. Boy, it gets a lot easier. Now you have to take on Steve Nash. Then Deron Williams, who was one of the hotter players in the playoffs, the young point guard for Utah. And now you get to guard LeBron James. It's why he's considered by many as the best perimeter defender in the league. A guy who wasn't drafted back in '93. Took him 3 years to even make the league. Played in the CBA in France. But he got here because of his hard work and his hustle and his willingness to guard the best opponent night in and night out.
And the guy is in the discussion when you talk about most valuable players for the Spurs this whole season. Because without Bruce Bowen, they do not win the title.
He has done a superb job on LeBron James. Granted, it's a team defensive concept, but it starts with Bowen as Parker misses. A rare miss for Parker tonight. With coaching going on.